guys, and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing an FAQ question about homeschooling. So, sorry if you guys see me go off the screen or talk to my friend JoJo because she talks to me. That's who I'm talking to, my best friend JoJo. Okay, so let's start off with number one. What exactly is homeschooling? Well, it's where you do school at home. You can do it online or on books. I do mine on books, and my friend JoJo does it online. She's doing her work right now because she's too lazy to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning and not do it, but okay, whatever. Okay, and then there it says, what do you do all day? It doesn't take me long to do my schoolwork. It takes about like 2 hours or more, or maybe 30 minutes. It depends on what I have to do. And then after that, I usually do a drawing. I have to do 5 drawings every day. But, like, maybe on Fridays I don't have to do it, so, like, right now I don't have to do it, but sometimes I choose to. And then I get on my phone and watch TV. But I'm not that lazy or anything. I clean and do stuff like that. Okay, why do families choose homeschooling? Maybe they're, like, out in the country, or they don't have a school near them and they have to travel all the way out there. Or their kids are getting bullied and or their kids do not understand what their teachers are applying to them and they lose all kind of work skills and everything. That's what happened to me. I was getting bullied and I didn't understand what my teacher was saying. Okay, next question. How many children are being homeschooled now? I looked that up and it said, I think 2.1 million are being homeschooled now. Okay, hold on. Her face is in the way to see what the question is. Okay. How will my child learn to get along in the world? Okay, well, see, that's what the big problem was with my family deciding on me to be homeschooled. The problem, they can learn. They don't have to be in school to learn what the problems are. My sister, see, she bullies me enough to make me learn, But actually, both my sisters do. Now that I think about it, they both do. So does my friend JoJo. She's over here laughing at me. But, now she's looking at me like, I hate you. But anyways, I think you can learn by getting out and experiencing. You can talk to your friends and, well, yeah, see mine, she's giving me a nasty face right now. But whatever, and a really ugly face because she's ugly. Okay, well, I think if you don't go to school, you still won't. If you do go to school, you will learn some stuff. But by also talking to your friends, some of your friends that go to school, they can tell you experiences and you can, give them tips about things or something like that. I don't know. Okay, next question. Is homeschooling legal? No, it's not. You should not do it. You'll get arrested. I'm just kidding. It is legal. It's good because I'm talking about it right now. If it wasn't, I'd probably be arrested. My parents would be arrested. Everybody and my friend JoJo would be arrested. But it's legal. Where do my child want to learn something I can't teach? Google it, duh. Or you can get somebody else who has experience with it to help them. Yeah. My Nana teaches me, and she Googles everything. But she's good at it, though. How will I know if my children are learning? Give them tests, and don't have the answer keys in the back of the test. Just give them a test, like every week or so, or every month. Is homeschooling expensive? It depends on what kind of homeschooling you're doing. Mine is free. Here's what I did. I talked to my mom about it first, and I wrote my dad a letter, because at first he was all no for this homeschooling thing, but I wrote my dad a letter, and that's how you guys can do. And I told my friend JoJo to write a letter to her dad about it. At first he said no, and he didn't want her to be homeschooled, and then the next time I called her, she said that she's being homeschooled, and they just had to get things wrote. How much was yours, JoJo? What did you do? She muted herself because she's annoying. Hold on, you guys probably can't hear her. Hold on, JoJo. She's in earphones. I have earphones in so I can hear her. Okay, go ahead and talk.
Mine is free. I do online school, and then my county has one, and all you have to do is go to the technical high school or that your county has, or a technical school, and there should be a counselor. If your county does have one, there should be a counselor there, and they'll tell you all the stuff you need to know.
I don't know if you guys can see her, but you probably can't, so I'm just, yeah.
That's
So hers
what I
was
did.
free. Mine was free. It depends on what you guys want to do. If you guys want to get one that's really good. I mean, hers is good. I see hers, and I'm with her when she does her schoolwork. Well, I'm just starting to be with her when she does her schoolwork. She seems to be doing good. I'm doing good. I have, like, all A's since, you know, my name is my teacher. I'm just kidding. No, I'm really good at schoolwork. But, yeah. So, mine was free. I would suggest that you do, one that's free. Because it's basically the same as the one that cost. So, yeah. Okay. You're annoying. You're annoying. I'm just kidding. So some of them are expensive and some of them are not. The one I was going to do online was like $20, but then I was like, why don't I just do the books? Going old school. Okay. I'm going to punch her, like, through the screen. She lives in Florida, so I will go all the way down to Florida to punch her. She's doing Spanish right now. Okay, next question. How do I know which materials and resources to use? Well, for me, I started in 7th grade, so I kind of really didn't know what I was going to learn. But you can go online and you can see, you'd be like, material for like 8th or 7th or whatever grade you're in. So material for whatever grade you're in. And then you can do that. You can just Google it, or you can ask one of your teachers, your old teachers, what you should do. So, yeah. Okay, what about higher education? You know, you really don't need higher education, but if you want to have a higher education, get online. Hold on, let me unplug this because she needs to move her mouth.
I know that.
Okay, she's going to tell you guys.
Yeah. If you guys want to pursue higher education after homeschooling, what you need to do is you have to do an online school. If you're doing online school, it has to be accredited. And if you're doing normal book homeschool, then you have to make sure the website or the place that you're using, that you get all your books you get all your books is accredited, like what Sophie does. Where do you get your books, Sophie?
I get them from, I really don't know. It's like you get them for like really expensive. Yes, that was on the expensive question. They kind of are really expensive to do it, but it's worth it because they last for like the whole year. But anyways, I get my books from this place where they like recycle books and they copy the pages and then they make the books themselves. That's where I get them. I forgot what it's called, but once I find out, I will tell you guys.
There are some things online where they send you all the books and your parents' packets and stuff that they give to you, and then at the end of the year you send it in, most of the time, and those places are usually accredited. But if your parent is just teaching you with books they bought online, then you won't be able to go to college.
Yes. Well, see, college doesn't really matter to me because I know where I'm going to end up anyways. So I really don't really care about college. But I do want education and I care about it. But I also think that education is good for you too. But what am I going to say? Stop giving me that face before I punch you. Okay. Forgot what I was going to say because her face was in the way. Oh, that rhymed. I really forgot what I was going to say. Oh, but you don't really, if your parents grade it, but you can also go to a high school to take the, what are they called? The big test? No, the ASATs, I think that's what it's called. No! Where, like, it determines where you go or something, but you can go to a high school and do that. But yeah. But if you want a higher education, I mean, you could go to homeschooling for middle school and then half of the high school year, and then you could go to college for like the last 2 years. But I'm not going to do that. I'm good with homeschooling. I really don't need to go to college. I'm good with what I'm doing. Okay, I'm in the way. Okay. My child has been labeled disabled. Would homeschooling help? Like ADD and ADHD. I don't know if I have any of that because I'm really not clear about it. My parents do all that. But, my desk looks really dirty. Okay. Ah, dang it! She's talking Spanish. I don't understand Spanish right now. I'm trying to take a class about it. But she's annoying me. Oh, she called me pretty. Yay. I know. I'm beautiful. Anyways, so, I don't know if I have any of that, but it really does help because if your kid is being bullied about his disabled stuff, about him being disabled, it helps with that also. And if he has ADHD, you guys can help him with other stuff that teachers can't help him with, because teachers might bully him or something like that. But yes, it would help. Okay, next question. I love the idea of homeschooling, but my parents or my spouse or other relatives are skeptical about it. Hold on. Are skeptical about the idea. What can I do? Sorry, I'm moving you guys around everywhere. Okay. You can tell them here's what I did with my mom. I said, if you love me, you'll do it. And then I had to convince my dad to let me do it. But actually, I really didn't tell him about it until like the next week of homeschooling. Don't do that because he will get mad. My dad did get mad. And so did my stepmom. My stepmom was like, why don't you just come to us? Well, because you took my bedroom. You took everything. If you haven't seen that video, it's in my bio. And it's on my YouTube channel. The Evil Babysitter. But that's what it's about. Okay, she's like, why don't you come to us? Because you done took my bedroom. What else are you going to take? My whole life? Anyways, so, yeah, off topic, sorry. But anyways, so your other relatives, my sister Courtney, she was like, well, how are you going to learn life skills? And I was like, well, I have you, don't I? And then my other sister got mad at me because she was homeschooled for the whole middle school, and she didn't like it. Well, I'm sorry you want boyfriends and everything, but, I don't want a boyfriend. I don't need a man to help me with life. You guys might think differently, but, okay, are there private schools I can send my paperwork to instead of going? Okay, it says, are there private schools I can send my paperwork to instead of going through my superintendent office? Okay, it says, yes, there will. There are a list of New Hampshire non-private schools that will accept your homeschooling and notification and evaluation. Yeah, so, there are private schools that you can send your paperwork or schoolwork to that can have them graded if you don't feel comfortable with grading your own child's work. Okay, well that was it for FAQ for homeschooling. Now I'm going to